Hello there, you guys. This is going to be a how does he or she feel reading. Okay, so I'm going to tune into the energy and ask Divine Spirit to channel the messages of guidance for all of those who are guided to watch this reading and who will resonate with this video. Whoever it is that they have on their mind and who they're inquiring about. Divine Spirit asks for 7 cards, seven cards. And for you, the viewer, if you could meditate upon the person whom it is that you're inquiring about, if you have a person in mind. If you don't, then you can just leave it completely up to Spirit to tune in to your intuition and see what Spirit's message is for you. Okay, so this is how does he or she feel reading for August 2017. Okay, or the remainder of it. Okay, so. And this may resonate for September and the beginning of September as well, or whenever you happen to stumble across this reading. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into it, you guys. Okay, so your partner or the person you're inquiring about views you as the Two of Swords. So this person may view you as very fickle, very back and forth, very ungrounded in their thinking, you know, indecisive even. I feel really this person views you as a very indecisive person, warm, hot, and cold. You know, they don't know if you're interested or not. One minute you might appear to be interested, and then the next you're totally aloof. And I feel like it makes them back off, or they're a little confused by your energy. They don't really know if you're interested or not in them. You may have expressed your want for them, but then you express how you don't want them, or you don't like them, you don't need them, you know, express some sort of interest, but then that interest kind of backed up a little bit. That's the energy that I'm getting from this. It's how they're viewing you. Okay, so what is it that they are hoping for? They have the Queen of Chalices. They really want you to be assertive in how you feel and stick with that. Don't waver in what you're feeling, whether those feelings are mutual with this person or they're not, but they just want you to be straight up about it. I feel of how you feel, but mainly I feel like they want you to be embracive of them and their feelings, and to be open of how you feel, and be authentic and truthful and honest. They want you to understand how they feel about you. I'm also getting, they don't want someone who's, you know, distant and cold. They want someone who's nurturing and very empathetic to their emotions, whether it be about you or just anything in their life. Like if they were to come to you, you know, for advice, or, you know, they want to know that you'll care, that you'll be there. So that's what they hope for. Excuse me. Okay, so where are they? Where do they stand with you in the present? They have the Judgment card. This is an interesting card. So where they stand with you with the Judgment is kind of feel like they're trying to trust in their own guidance and their own intuition, but they may feel, you know, like a beginner to listening to their intuition or guidance, because I feel like they're getting some heavy messages from Spirit, and they may be questioning those messages that they're getting, because I feel like they're getting a message that there's definitely a deep connection with you. Like there's there's like a soul bond or a soul tie or connection, something that connects you two together. And they feel like they're a little naive and they don't really understand the messages, or they feel like they're not able to trust, or they don't know if they can trust these messages or guidance. They might even have very prophetic dreams about this connection, or receive some sort of deep message when it comes to this connection. When it comes to you, they might have received some like very profound message, I feel, whether it was in their dreams or they might have heard it clairaudiently because of that trumpet energy. And I feel like it's about love and you and the connection, or what ties you together. Could be a child involved. They might have messages that you guys are going to have children together or something, or that they feel very connected to your children or your child if you have one, or their children are very connected to you if they have a child, or something along those lines. So whoever this resonates for or with. Okay, so what they're bringing towards the connection this month is the Four of Swords. They are really like testing you, kind of triggering you to go within your thoughts and be authentic and truthful and express yourself, because it's like this man is prying this woman's mouth open. So they feel like you're withholding some information, like you're not telling them the truth. They feel like you could be more open with your feelings, or you're expressing yourself, or maybe communication could be better. They feel like you're holding back communicative wise or communication wise, and it could have something to do with the Mercury retrograde, because we are in Mercury retrograde. So they feel like maybe there's a barrier there and they're trying to open you up, and it might feel like they're forcing you in some way, like probing you and pushing. That's why I feel like it's triggering, like they're triggering you to be open and honest. Like they want you to tell them the truth because they feel like you're not telling them something. And they want you to really go within yourself and think about it. It goes back to that Two of Swords with the indecisiveness, the uncertainty. The communication is, you know, confusing. They don't understand what you're saying. It's very like misinterpreted, I feel. And maybe you don't even know yourself what it is that you're trying to say, or you're confused about this whole thing with this person. Whether you should move forward, whether you should be together, whether it's going to work out or not. Is this, you know, the way to go? Approach the situation. Your heart and your mind may be at battle with this whole situation. Okay. So how they looked at you previously is the world. So in the past, they looked at you as everything. Like you just have it all. I just see this person as being totally, you know, like all four elements, like you, multi-dimensional type of person. Like you have so many different aspects and sides to you that it's so exciting. And I feel like this person saw you as like this very open person, very authentic, very honest, very sure of yourself, very confident, worldly. Like you can connect to anything and everyone. Like maybe you are very connected to spirit, maybe very spiritual, maybe very intuitive, very nurturing, very loving, very friendly, impressionable. Like you were just everything that maybe they were looking for. Like this is how I see it. This is how I'm getting it. But seeing you as the end all be all, like that person for them, that last individual for them. Especially if this is a Pisces person, a Capricorn or Taurus person or Aries person, they feel this way about you, or you are those signs. So I feel that message strongly. But otherwise, these people do see you as this open individual, someone who's very pure and authentic in themselves, and very content and grounded with who they are. Maybe someone who's very popular or has this personality that can relate to anyone, any person. I feel that's how they viewed you in the past. Okay, so their doubts and fears is the Knave of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles. So their fear right now, presently, is that I feel like they have to force you to like them. Like they have to force you to be into them, or to be open to the connection or what they have to offer you. Kind of like this person, he seems like he's trying to get this woman drunk at a date, like he's being sneaky, trying to get her drunk. They feel like they have to appease you or force you to like them. Okay, whether they have to be overly affectionate, give you lots of attention, give you lots of compliments or, you know, just do things that aren't really them, where they are being kind of, you know, inauthentic to who they are just to appease you. They feel like they have to go that route just to get your attention. Could even be that if they don't do these things, you just won't ever give them the time of day. Like, you don't see, and they may even be worried that you'll never see what they're putting out there for you, what type of love they actually have for you, possibly. Okay. So what is the influences outside of them that's motivating them with this connection? They have the Ten of Pentacles. So what's motivating them is, I feel like it's you. Like, there's this muse energy. Like, you're their muse. Like, you're what they're wanting. Because the number 10 is that completion energy. And that's what I got from the World card. Like, this completion. This something that is full circles. I feel like they may perceive you as the end-all be-all. Like, you're their muse. You're that thing that they feel like they want. Like, they've manifested or they've created in some way. Like, you're that thing, the embodiment of what they want. So I feel like you motivate this person and influence them in this connection to move towards you. Because you got the Six of Pentacles. So it's something that you give to them. You give them something to go off of. You empower them. You inspire them, I feel. And it's totally subconscious, I feel, on your end. Like, you don't see this. You don't get this dynamic. You don't understand how or why, or maybe you just are totally oblivious to the fact that this person sees you as the end-all be-all, or this muse for what they're looking for, the embodiment of what they wanted. Okay, so it's something that you're doing, and I feel like it's your openness in some way. Like, you might not be open emotionally with this person, but I feel like it's something about you, just being you, motivates this person. You see, these men are all very catering to the women, very intoxicated by the women, I feel. And even if you're a male watching this, these people, they look up to you, you inspire them, you motivate them. You can't see it, you're not aware of it, or it could be the other way around. You could also feel that way about them, even, I feel. So this is for all signs. It's not just for one specific sign. This is a collective energy. Whoever resonates is who this message is for. So I hope that you resonated with this reading, you guys, and it gives you some clarity and wisdom and insight. So whenever you watch it, it will resonate for you, okay? So I'm sending you much love, and until the next reading, which will be next month, peace.